Okay. So let me tell, from the beginning, the tale of me getting hit by clown bikes in Germany. The long tale. I'm only gonna tell it once. I'll probably tell it again eventually. But here we go. It starts in a land called America, where you have to actually kind of fly to Germany. So I get on a plane, go to Germany for Gamescom, do the casting at the Atlantic Showdown. I'm on my way there, I get there, I land in a plane, a shuttle's there to pick me up, like, oh, cool.
Nice work. Here's the pay.
Shuttle takes me to a hotel, drops me off. I walk in the hotel. I'm not allowed in the hotel. Not allowed in the hotel, but it was noon, and I wasn't allowed in. No, it was 11 a.m. and I wasn't allowed in my room
He went on a
until
3-week video game bender that cost him his health, job, and wife.
You want to do it like that?
We can do it together.
Okay. You really want to be like this, guys?
Here comes a new challenger. Here comes
5, 4.
Wasn't allowed in my hotel for like 4 hours. So instead of I don't even know what am I supposed to do? I don't know the language. I know enough German that if someone talks extremely slowly to me like I'm a complete idiot, I can make out 1 or 2 key words and not know what he's talking about still. I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Cologne.
He went on a 3-week video game bender that cost him his health, job, and wife.
I'm actually done now. Sorry, dudes. Why you gotta be cocks? You're all big cocks. No, you're all tiny ones. Little peckers.
In real life has low self-esteem, you know, socially very awkward, but yet in the game they become a great warrior.
I claim this objective.
Tiny little dinkers. Please get a game. Danke! Wow, what accent was that, dude? Fuck. Alright. So I flew to Germany.
Prepare your defenses.
It's actually my first time ever really being out of the country internationally. I went to the Cayman Islands, but that doesn't count because when you land at the airport and look at the wall, it's a whole bunch of white people shopping. Their country is pretty much designed to be America. Away from America, for Americans to think they're away from America to enjoy vacation. But anyway, pretty much first international travel, go to Germany, plane lands, get off of this long-ass flight, which, by the way, I didn't sleep before I went on intentionally because I wanted to be able to sleep on the plane. However, someone had trained their child to scream at the top of their lungs every time I started to fall asleep. So my plan to not sleep, I didn't sleep for like 20 hours before I got on the plane. Definitely didn't sleep on the plane. I was awake for about 30 hours. So I get off the plane, I get picked up in a shuttle, which they were nice enough, you know. That's a courtesy that you show someone, like, oh shit, like, well, we got you set up, you know you're out here to cast the Atlantic Showdown. We got you a hotel.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We're gonna shuttle you from the airport to there, because it was actually like
I'll get us home.
40 minutes away, maybe like 30 minutes away from the airport. You get to the hotel, okay, cool, see you later. Can't actually go into my room in the hotel for the next 4 hours. So, I think to myself, what do I do? Like, I could go to Gamescom for the next 4 hours, but it's 30 hours no sleep. The last thing I want to do is go to, like, Gamescom with all the other sweaty nerds and walk around. Like, I just all I want is to go to bed and like get some sleep so I can actually be a normal person this weekend. And I know that's probably a bad thing to do because I'd be like jet lagged, but I just like really needed it with how out of my mind I was. But you can't do it. So I decided, you know, I'm in Germany, when in Germany, first time international travel. This should be exciting, this should be awesome. I'm gonna frickin' just walk around and see what I find. You know, I'm gonna go exploring. I'm gonna be an explorer. Hey, don't shoot me, please, Hanzo. So I just walked down the street that's pretty close to the hotel, because it was a nice street. It was like a whole bunch of local shops. It was like probably like 15 blocks of just nice stores in Cologne. I don't know, maybe know the area. It was like Dwinmer Street or something like that. So every time I try and remember what the name of the street was, I think I'm actually just saying what the robotic enemies are in Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls games. Dwinmer? I don't know. So I decided to walk that way, go on an adventure, find something to eat, because I also haven't eaten in 30 hours, by the way. Before I left to go on the plane, I felt really sick. Like, sick to my stomach. You can ask, actually. I really stunk up the bathroom before I left. It was quite disgusting. So, hadn't eaten in 30 hours. Figured I'd do that, and by the time I'm done, like, goofing around, maybe I can actually get into my hotel room. This is where my Twitter tirade started, that there's just clown bikes everywhere. Dude, the amount of people on bikes in Germany, in this particular area especially, is absurd. I haven't done I haven't gotten a kill. I haven't gotten a kill. Look, and I was freaking out about all the bikes on Twitter. It's quite elaborate because I hadn't slept, and I just become an insane person when I haven't slept. Everyone's like yelling at me like, dude, maybe we use bikes here in Europe because we're not fat, lazy Americans. Hey, maybe we care about the environment more than you guys do, dude. Like, no. If you fucking cared about the environment, I really don't think that you'd have these landfills on every street corner. Anyone who's been to— I hate Hanzo now, by the way. Go fuck yourself. Anyone who's been to Boston would know that Boston's a pretty popular city with bikes. There's bike lanes in the street everywhere. There's a lot of rules regarding bikes. There's people cycling everywhere. Cycling, I'd say, is a pretty big thing. You know, we got the Boston Marathon. People like going long distances for no reason. But we don't have landfills on every street corner. Like, I don't get it. I could go on forever, and I did go on forever. Genji. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Thanks, Ana, healing me. You know, the bike thing isn't even part of the story. Like, I was having fun with that. Like, because I was trying to just make the best of this shitty situations. And that was a pretty good way to make the best of it, just have fun with these bikes. I saw a Pee Wee Herman bike. I tried to figure out in my head the logistics of if someone in Germany dies. I know, quite morbid. They have their bike parked in front of some store. What happens? Does their bike just stay there forever? Oh my god, he shot me through his butt. Oh no, it's Hanzo. I thought it was McCree. I hate you, Hanzo. Screw you. So yeah, if someone in Germany dies, how long does their bike stay in a bike landfill pile until someone actually realizes that this thing is rusted, overgrown, and it's completely pointless being there? Anyway, I spent about an hour doing this and contemplating this all to myself before I finally stumbled across at the end of the street. There's a doner kebab store. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't! Rusted bonfire, let's go. My chat had specifically told me before I left, like, if you go to Germany, you have to get a doner kebab. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. If you guys are telling me to try it, I'm gonna try it. So I walk into the store. Is the word kebab in Germany, does that have a different meaning than American would think when he hears the word kebab? Okay, I could have walled them off. I'm bad, but I'm telling a story. It didn't look like kebabs. It looked like gyros. Gyros? If you want to be an idiot and say gyro, you can go ahead and be a moron. But it looked like gyros. It was just like pita and meat in a thing. Kebab is not a shish kebab, yeah. See, so everyone's saying like, hey, even if you don't know German, you can just point to what you want. Usually that works. But I was just completely in my, like, over my head, not knowing what I even went here for. So, after staring at the menu for quite a while, I finally... Dude, I am not even doing anything this game. I finally walk forward. They were already looking at me weird because of how long I was just standing there not knowing anything. Place is quite busy too, so I don't want to rush anything. I don't want... I mean, I don't want to stand there and be like a jackhole in this restaurant where there's a whole bunch of people. I want to get out of everyone's way and just order something. So I walk up to the guy doing everything. I'm just like, hey, do you speak English? Because yes, a lot of people do in Germany speak English. This man, however, does not. He says, well, I mean, he does the handshake thing, like, I speak a little. So I try and explain to him in English, like, hey, I don't care what you make for me. I just, like, I explain, like, I'm a fucking, like, tourist. I don't know anything. Please give me whatever is popular. Like, whatever is, like, the, like, #1 thing you got, you know? Because I want to experience the authentic German doner kebab. Boom, bam. I don't know what the fuck I'm here to eat. They're not, these aren't kebabs. My American mind doesn't know this. He has not a single word. It, like, doesn't understand what I'm saying at all. If his English was wishy-washy hand at best, I think he fucking lied to me. Please no hammer down, my bros. So, I'm flustered. I think to myself, I know a little bit of German. What can I say to this guy to just explain to him to, like, give me anything? I want anything. So I don't know, I'm just sitting there thinking, fuck, give mir alles in der Welt, is what comes to my mind. Which, by the way, I don't speak fucking German. My accent's probably awful, and I asked him to give me everything in the world. I don't know why I flamboyantly added in the world to my order. It was completely unnecessary. But that's what came to mind. Alles, of course, meaning all, I thought was like, alles, anything. No. That's not how that shit works. He looks at me even weirder, just like completely reels back and is like, what? I walk out of the store. I just get out of there as fast as I can. I don't want this anymore. I don't want this in my life. So, I don't eat. I just give up and say, you know what, I'll eat another time. So I start walking back to the hotel, and I'm like, god damn it, oh, dude, I'm not playing this game. I don't have, I'm not doing anything, that's not the point. That really, like, bummed me out. My, like, what was supposed to be a fun adventure turned into, like, I'm so lost and confused, I don't even know how to get food. On the way back, I passed a restaurant, and I was looking at the menu outside, and I'm like, I could figure out enough. Like, okay, I figured out in my head, if I were to go in this restaurant, how I would order it the second time. Like, second attempt, just ask, what is good? I could say, what is good? They'll probably point to something on the menu, because they realize I'm an idiot and don't know anything. And then I would just say, yeah, okay. Give a thumbs up, anything. I could figure this out. But I was just, like, too embarrassed to even want to try a second time. So, on my way walking back, I give up. You know, I knew from the very beginning I had contacts with ESL that I could just call and tell them, like, hey, I can't get into my hotel. You guys, what do I even, like, is there anything you can do about this? Can I get, like, a ride to Gamescom if that's what has to happen? So I end up in this park near the hotel. Put my back to, like, a street post. And, like, slide all the way down at, like, a defeated slump. You know, take my phone out, put my backpack down, call, and blah, blah. I get a ride to Gamescom shortly after that. However, I wish I had realized before I actually got Gamescom, because it's about a 20-minute ride to from where my hotel is, that when I slid my back down that lamppost, my wallet must have fallen out of my pocket. Unless some douchebag, like, pulled it out of my pocket in this doner kebab store, because I was a jackass. I really don't think that's what happened. I think my pockets were big, and I had baggy old Truey jeans. Shorts. Short sleeve jeans. There you go. Man, so my wallet must have fallen out of my pocket there. So I'm at Gamescom for a total of, like, 2 minutes. The ride had already left. I call the hotel to make sure it's not outside, and I go back. It takes another 20 minutes to get back. It's definitely gone by then. Actually, in the park where I had dropped it, it was the closest thing I had seen to a homeless person in Germany. It was a very nice area. A nice little suburb. This guy, you know, had laid out all this shit in the park and was just like, I don't know, being a weirdo. So maybe he found it. I even looked up like German Craigslist and tried to figure out the word for wallet in German. See if I could find anything of like anyone. Oh, found lost wallet. Nope. So in Germany, don't speak the language. Getting run over by clown bikes. Broadside it from the non-American side. Every time a bike comes up behind you and chimes their bell that you're in their way, I'm dead. I'm so not paying attention. Thanks, Reinhardt. You're the best. Every time a bike comes up behind you, it was my, like, internal reaction to jump in front of them, which was... That was the bad part. Because, you know, Europe, we drive on the wrong side of the road. America, #1. America, #1. What are you even... I don't even know... This is like my fucking, like, third time now playing this map. Go away! Well, I don't know. I went back to find my wallet. It wasn't there. By the time all of this has transgressed, I'm finally able to get into my hotel room. I sit down, go to plug my phone in, don't have my phone charger. Can't, like... I was just mega defeated. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Just like I didn't know what I was doing in Germany. Deutschland. I don't know, I tried to add like a weird accent.
I will not.
But then yeah. Again, Zuavia saved my life. Got me a phone charger. Got me some money. Okay, because the wallet that I lost, here's the thing. Before going to Germany, here's the things that you do. When you're leaving the country, you're going somewhere internationally, it's the proper thing to do to let your bank know that you're going on a trip. To tell them, like, hey, yeah, I'm going to Germany, gonna be there for this long. Make sure you don't cancel my debit card if I try and use it while I'm out there. Yeah, cool, got that. So I activated my debit card to be used internationally, just so that I could lose my wallet, and someone could use it in Germany. So, like, I gave them free reign over that. Had to call Ashley and let her know to cancel that. Which, luckily she knew how to do because she had helped me with that before I even left. And we took out... I got like 250 euros in my wallet because I knew I'd need money, like actual cash, just in case for some weird reason my debit card wasn't accepted. That's gone. Went through all this like actual adult effort. It wasn't worth it. It just made it worse. But my ID expired with like next week or next month anyway, so that's not that bad. I thought my healthcare card was in there too, but apparently that wasn't. Where are health kits? I don't know. I don't know. Sir needs a fanny pack. He knew! So I finally got up to my hotel room. I went to bed at... When did I go to bed? I went to bed at like 4 p.m. Oh, I ordered room service because that's the only way I was gonna get food. They fucking microwaved a frozen pizza for me. That's like 18 euros. The only thing I could do too, because room service you could just put to the room. Which, by the way, when I checked out yesterday, there's an art and culture tax if you stay in a hotel. So like me checking out of the hotel, they were like, oh yes, 65 euro please. Which is like, what? Excuse me? Apparently an art and culture tax is an elaborate way to say, get fucked, stupid American. As I was staying with Huck in the same hotel, he didn't check out. Like, I'm used to the habit of being like, oh, I'll check out of the hotel. Like, I'll just, you know, you go to the front desk, you say, yeah, I'm leaving, and then they hit you with the, by the way, 65 euros. Get fucking scammed, kid. Because before, like, you'd actually have keys to your hotel rooms. Now they do the, like, plastic slider card thing. You don't have to return those or anything. So if you're ever staying in Germany, do not check out of your hotel, just leave. Trust me. It'll work. It was like an extra like 12 bucks a day. I say bucks again because euros are dumb. Screw you guys.
Securing the objective.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Justice reigns from above.
Man, I thought Mei would be chasing me. Also, I wanted to boost my damage stats by destroying her wall. Because I am in 5 eliminations, bronze. Oh, yeah, get wrecked, kiddos. Watch out, Pharaoh's coming for you. How does everyone know? Because all these Hanzo sonar arrows. It's gotta be. Please hook me. Oh, she's a goner.
Much better.
She's not a goner. I can't talk and play this game at the same time. So that's pretty much my first day. I don't know, I was just like super depressed. I barely wanted
Raptora
to
systems
do anything.
online.
I felt a little bit better knowing that everybody was staying at the same hotel as me, had the exact same problem, and they weren't able to actually be in the hotel for like one person 6 hours. Huck lost his luggage, like the airline lost his luggage on the way there. There's a whole bunch of stupid shit that happened to like pretty much every single person. What? It pulled me up the wall? Yeah, it does that now, doesn't it? Where if you get connected to a wall, it like pulls you differently? That looked really weird. I don't remember. I feel like there's more to the story I'm missing. But, I guess that's roughly it.
Clearing the area.
Let's actually play Overwatch now, because I feel like I'm probably the worst person playing this game right now, streaming on Twitch.television.
Health restored.
Gosh darn. You back away. I gotta turn back on notification sound in a second. Did I end up eating a kebab during your stay or not? No, because like all I ate was room service.
60 seconds.
Pretty shitty, average, nothing special catering that was just at the venue. Because I worked like the whole time.
Turret down.
And I had Wiener Schnitzel at the one restaurant I went to because I ate someone else's, and I had my pork slices, also known as giant block of spam. That was it. I wish I had gotten a kebab, but it really did just look like a gyro, and I don't like those anyway.
The fray.
I'm sure it would have been like decent, but
Everyone, attack now.
it just looked like one of those with way more like sauerkraut and weird shit, which I also certainly wouldn't like. Why you got me, man? You killed the worst player on the team. Congratulations.
I will not win again.
Went to Germany and didn't get sausage. There's the other thing too. If I stream and I like talk all day, I lose my appetite really fast. I can't eat like anything. So on the Sunday night after everything was done, we went to like a whole like gathering. Everybody who had done the casting, who had done like part of the production, all the players went to a thing. They had sausage there, and they had steaks, and they had some other shit, and it was a really nice place. But I just like, I hadn't eaten all day, but I still just didn't feel like eating anything at all, so I didn't. Germany also has a lot of freaking seltzer water, like carbonated, bubbly. Everything had to, like, the default water is bubbles. I'm surprised when you turn your sink on, it isn't like carbonated. No, they have not sauerkraut on their kebab. What the fuck? I don't know. That's what it looked like. I mean, it looked like you could ask for it. I couldn't tell what they were putting on things.